A monster producer is a legendary creature who combines multiple skill sets to dominate their market. Are you ready to dominate?
All right, folks. Good evening to everybody. Good evening. I'm Coach Michael Burt. I hope you're doing great. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I appreciate you being with me, because tonight we're gonna tackle something that is gonna change everything for you. This one thing, this one webinar, the concepts that I'm going to give you, very few people talk about, by the way, very few people think about, by the way, but I would tell you that nothing happens in life until somebody makes a decision, okay? And so I go out into the marketplace and I study, right? And I watch people and I observe people and I see people have incredible products and services, and they have incredible ways that they can help people, and they just can't close people. They just can't get people to take action. And so tonight we're going to help solve those problems, because I'm going to go through 7 of my top closes that I use. I'm going to break down the psychology of how a person takes an action, how you help a person come to a decision. And just remember that word decide means to kill off fear, to kill off insecurity, to kill off doubt, to kill off the past, to kill off a vacillation. What we're here to do is to help people make a decision. So if you're out there, I would love to know where you're from. Some of you have been typing in the chat box where you're coming in tonight. Thank you so much for signing up for this. You're going to see several members of my team on here tonight that are going to help you. Eric White will be on here, eric@coachburt.com. Mark Schaefer is on here, mark@coachburt.com. Tony Barnes is on here tonight, tony@coachburt.com. And all of these people will be able to help you throughout the night, throughout the webinar. If at any time you want to spend time with me, looking at your business, or my team to do a strategy session with you, just email eric@coachburt.com and we can get that scheduled. I do want to say right out of the gate that next Thursday, I'm going to be doing a full day on follow-up called Fanatical Follow-Up. It's $57 to spend a full day with me live streaming around the world. Or if you want to be in the room with me at the lodge, I've been working from the lodge the last few days, 8,000 square feet. It's absolutely beautiful. If you want to come to Tennessee, if you want to be in a room with me from that day from 10 to 2 on nothing but follow up, then I want to encourage you. Eric will be posting the links tonight for you to take action on the Fanatical Follow Up next Thursday at my lodge from 10 to 2. I will break down every closing strategy I have, every follow up that I have, and we will be here to help you. And I'm just going to tell you right up front, folks, if you are serious about follow-up, you will look at that. It's $57, and you will take a hard look at spend a full day with me on nothing but the follow-up, because the follow-up is only as valuable as what? The close. What we're going to talk about tonight, which is the close, which is a portion of the follow-up. But guess what? It's the most important portion of the follow-up. Lots of people follow up. Very few people know how to close people. Okay, and you're going to hear me say tonight, the word close means to bring something to an end. Woo, Karen, can we get an amen from somebody? Some of you have been talking to people. You've been sales flirting with people. You've been sharing a message with people. You've been talking to people. Okay, and what we have to do is we got to bring this to an end. Because if not, Fred, it just keeps on moving. It just keeps on going. Thank you, Sarah Freeman. We're trying to bring it to an end, Jeremy Chandler, because that's what the word close means. So let's talk about this. Number one, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for investing your time. Thank you for investing your energy. Thank you for giving me your full undivided attention. I promise you, you're going to close more business as a result of tonight. I promise you. You come to that $1 million follow-up with me, you will close a lot more business, which in turn will help you monetize your product and service at a much higher level. Okay. Also tonight, we'll be talking about marketing, how we rehash. I'll be talking about that more. And I'm an owner in a company called Genie Rocket. Genie Rocket rehashes your leads. So Kara Palmer on my team is running that division for me, Kara@CoachBurt.com. If you want to do a strategy session with her about how you work the leads that you have automated, okay? How you work leads automated. So we'll be talking about that tonight. All right. This is a big subject, folks. I'm excited. I'm as excited tonight about talking about this as I've been in a while because, gosh, I can't tell you how many good people I see that just can't make money. It's Kara@CoachBurt.com. Kara. Kara@CoachBurt. There she is right there. And she will do a strategy session on our CRM system that we use to follow up because we're following up with thousands of people. Now, you hear me say you don't need more money. Can somebody finish it for me? You need more people. Okay, you don't need more money. You need more people. The people have the money. But if you don't follow up with those people and you don't close those people, then it doesn't matter if you have access to 1 million people or 10 million people. Closing is helping a person make a decision. We're going to talk about this. Okay, so this is a big subject. Okay, and I'm going to give you 4 things right here, right out of the gate. Number 1, nothing happens until something is sold. Nothing happens until something is sold. Nothing is sold until somebody initiates a conversation, disarms them, so they don't even feel like they're being sold, right? They're right. Locate a problem and offer a compelling solution. But you can sit there and make suggestions all day long. People make suggestions to me all day long. Very few people close me because they haven't figured out how to solve a problem for me. So many struggle to close people down. They present ideas, they don't locate a problem, and they don't close people down. Many people struggle. If you struggle to close people, if you have a fear of asking for the business, or you just want to close better, tonight is going to be for you. This is going to help you, okay? Close more business, help you overcome your fear, and help you understand how to follow up. Because here's the deal. There is no such thing as rejection. This is the first thing you got to understand about the psychology of this. All you can control in life, folks, is your stimulus. That is you asking another person for something. You cannot control their response. Some will want it. Some will not want it. So what? Some will be interested. Some will not be interested. So what? All you can control is the stimulus. All you can do is make the ask. All you can do is go for the close. All you can do is create a little bit of tension. All you can do is say the closes I'm going to give you tonight. You can't control if they take action. It's up to them, right? The purpose of the follow-up is to rekindle the initial attraction. It is to help a person make a decision. It is to articulate how you can solve a problem for them. It is to challenge their thinking. Okay? That's the purpose of the follow-up. So the follow-up is not to check in, touch base, see how you're doing. The purpose of the follow-up is to rekindle an attraction, articulate how you can solve a problem, help a person make a decision, or number 4, make a person stop and think, I got to do this, and I got to do it right now. It's to create a sense of urgency. Okay, so let's start by understanding what the word close means. I love the definition of words, and this so helped me. This helped me so much in closing people, to really just look at the word close. The word close means to bring 2 things together. God, it's so simple, but it's so powerful. When you're closing a person, you're bringing 2 things together. Okay? The second definition of the word close is to bring something to an end. Okay? So just get real clear. What are you bringing together? Okay? Because this is actually what I say many times when I'm closing people. You are bringing your talent and your skill and your solutions to their problem. You're bringing these 2 things together. You have talent, you have a passion, you have an energy, you have a skill, and you are bringing that together with their problem. Your talent, your passion, your skill, your product, solves their problem. So you'll hear me say many times, what we're really doing here is we're bringing my talent, my skill together with your problem to solve that problem for you. Remember, money changes hands when problems are solved or opportunities are presented. So I like to say to people, hey, what we're really doing here is we're bringing two things together. We're bringing my skills, my past, my unique experiences, my unique mentors, my unique education, and we're really bringing it together here with your problem. And once we put these two things together, we're going to solve that problem. It's like a puzzle that we're putting together. That's number one. That's what you're bringing together. Number two, you're bringing your years of experience to help them drive their desired outcome. Now, this is going to get good, so I hope you're ready for it. I am paying you for your past. All of your breakdowns, all of your breakthroughs, all of your experiences, all of your heartache. Your past helps me to build my future. Okay? So what we're bringing together here is your experiences. So sometimes when I'm closing people, here's what I say. What we're really doing is we're bringing my 28 years of coaching experience and everything I've ever learned and everything I've ever been coached by and every breakdown I've ever had and every breakthrough I've ever had. And we're bringing it together with your desire to play at the next level. Your desire. I know there's a lot of health coaches on here. Your desire to get in the best shape of your life. I'm bringing our system and our energy and our community and our methodology together with your desire to lose weight, get in better shape, and have more confidence. We're really bringing these two things together. Everybody see that? Because the word close means to bring two things together. So I was calling a person back today who wants to be a coach. And I said, man, what we're really doing here is we're bringing my 28 years of coaching experiences and my know-how to build a multi-million-dollar coaching company together with your desire to want to build a multi-million-dollar coaching company. See, we're bringing these two things together. And until they come together, they're separated. They're distracted. The word distract means to pull apart. Okay. So the word close means what? Bring together. A door closes. It comes to an end. It brings together. So we're bringing, Davis Sterrett, two things together. My experience, my know-how, everything I've ever learned, 44 years of living, everything I've ever learned, every breakdown I've ever had, every breakthrough I've ever had. I'm bringing all of that to you. But I can't bring it to you, man, until we bring these two things together. You got a desire and I got a skill set. And we are bringing these two things together. The third thing we're bringing together is you're bringing your methodology and your system to help alleviate their situation. I was just coaching authors, people that are writing books in our authority coaching program. And I said a book is a methodology. That's all it is. It's a system. A methodology is a system. Right? I have a legacy selling system. I have a system to activate Pray Drive. I have a 7-touch follow-up system. Our Genie Rocket CRM system is a system that helps you rework the leads. I have a system on how I write books. I have a system on how I become a person of interest. What I do is I'm codifying that system, deconstructing that, packaging it, and I'm saying, here's what I'm bringing. I'm bringing my methodology and my system to help alleviate your situation. You want to do X, I know how to do Y, we're going to get to Z. Everybody see that? This is how you close people, folks. You got to quit saying, are you ready to take action? Do you need more information? I'm just checking in on you. Would you like to get right? Like you got to start showing them why they're going to take action, right? The word decision means to kill off. You're killing off their lack of information. You're killing off their fear. And some of you don't make the ask. You don't know how to say it. Here, I love the concept of bringing these two things together. I say, do you know what the word close means? It means to bring two things together. You got a problem, and I have a solution to that problem, right? And we're putting these two things together, okay? Now, remember, money changes hands when problems are solved. Part of the close is convincing another person I am the most qualified person in the world to help solve that problem. Okay. Nobody knows how to help you solve this problem better than me. Based on what? My unique past and my unique experiences and my unique journey and the people I've been coached by, is I am uniquely qualified to help you. We feel like there's no better system, there's no better methodology in the world that can help you towards your desired outcome better than us, better than what we have. And we have shown a demonstrated capacity. I like the parable of the talents in the Bible. And the parable of the talents shows that when a person used a talent, they got more talent, right? The usage of a talent, I call that a demonstrated capacity. They showed a capacity to use the talents they have been given. And because of that, they got more talent and more opportunity. Well, you got to be able to say, we have shown a demonstrated capacity to help thousands of people just like you, right? And really what we're doing is we're bringing our solution to your desired outcome. You want to go here. We know how to get there. We're bringing these two things together. And that's why we need to close this deal. That's why we need to close this business. Okay. Now, so just remember, money changes hands at 2 times. One time is when you can prove to another person that you can solve a problem for them. Problem is I want to make more money. The problem is I lack confidence. The problem is I want to lose weight. The problem is I want to build something. The problem is I want to have more time. I want to have more freedom. The problem is I want to build my company. The problem is I want to recruit more people. Like there's problems every day, folks. All you got to do is locate a problem. It's so easy to sell another person something when you have helped them locate their problem and they see you as a viable solution to that problem. They're ready to close. They're like, okay, where do I sign up? Where do I get started? How do I get going here? Okay. So money changes hands 2 times. 1, when problems are solved. And number 2, when opportunities are presented. The purpose of the close is to help people move toward their desired outcome. Okay. Just remember this. I'm trying to bring this to an end. I got a buddy down the street who wanted to lose weight, and he told me he wanted to lose weight for a period of time. And then I used the plan, Optavia nutrition plan, to lose 30 pounds. I got in better shape. I was working out with him. And I would say, man, I remember when you told me you wanted to lose weight and get down 20 pounds, man, I've shown a capacity to lose 30 pounds through this nutrition plan that I'm on. It's easy. It's quick. It's one of the easiest things I've ever done. This. We started a division called Monster Health as a result of that. And, man, what I really want to do is bring this plan to you, because you got a desire to get down 20 pounds, and I got a plan that can do it for you and a system that can do it for you. And we're doing it for a bunch of people right now. Me and my wife and everybody on my team is on it. And if we could do it for you, man, like we've done it for them, what would stop you from just taking action on it? Look at what I'm doing. Look, right? Like you want to lose weight, right? That's your problem. You got a desired outcome: thinner, stronger, better looking, right? If I could help you get thinner, leaner, stronger, and better looking, would you be interested in it? And if you would, do we need to talk about it all day long? Or would you just like to get started right now? Right, Jessica? It's like, hey, all I'm doing is helping you move toward your goals. Okay. That's all I'm doing here. Okay. And if you want to move toward them, I'm the guy who can help you. And I'm helping other people, Mary, just like you. That is demonstrated capacity. Okay. Is you've shown, just like the parable of the talents. Look, man, I've done this over and over and over. I can help you today, right now. I'm excited to help you. We're here to help you. All I'm trying to do is help you reach your desired outcome. That makes the close easy, because you're not trying to sell anything. I'm not trying to convince you of something. I'm just trying to help you go do what you told me you wanted to do, right? Okay. Now, why do people not close? Okay. Very important. And thank you guys for engaging with me, Mark Kemp. Why do people not take action? That's really the question. Well, this is real simple. They're afraid of something. Okay. When you really break down why a person doesn't move forward, there's a fear. Okay. Here we go with definitions again. Fear is an unpleasant emotion created by a belief that something's going to harm me in the future. Fear is an emotion. That emotion is created by a belief. That belief come from somewhere in the past, because it had to come from somewhere. Okay. So fear breeds vacillation, doubt, insecurity. Okay. What am I afraid of? I'm afraid it won't work. I'm afraid it'll cost me money. I'm afraid I can't reproduce that money. I'm afraid I'll get embarrassed. I'm afraid of commitment. I'm afraid that it'll make me vulnerable. There's a fear. The number one reason a person is not taking action with you is because they're afraid of something. Hey, Dawn. Okay. They're afraid of something. Okay. Now, here's the deal. I can't bring this deal to you until I know what you're afraid of. So I always ask simple questions. It seems like you want to do this. It seems like it could help you. It sounds like this is the right plan, but I feel like you're afraid of something. I feel like there's one thing that's holding you back. And I just kind of throw it out there, right? I feel like you're afraid to change your lifestyle. I feel like you're afraid you're going to be giving something up. I feel like you're afraid that you can't reproduce the money. I feel like you're afraid this is a bad investment. Like, I just address it. I just put it right on the table. And they go, no, it's not that. It's actually this. Well, good. Then now I know what you're afraid of. Okay. When I don't move forward on something, lots of people are pitching me ideas right now. It's typically because I haven't seen enough information. You haven't done a good job of explaining how this is going to help me. I'm unclear on how this is in alignment with where I'm trying to go. Okay. And I just, maybe it's not a priority to me right now. So you could be trying to sell me something that is just real low on my priority list, or I haven't seen enough to make a decision, or I just kind of fear that, man, it's not going to move the needle in my life. Whatever. Okay. So what alleviates fear if you're trying to close a person? Okay. Just think about this. Information alleviates fear. Okay. Sometimes I say it appears you haven't seen enough to make a decision. Am I right about that? Seems like you want to do this, but you're stuck on the money. It seems like there's one thing holding you up, man. You want to do it, but you're stuck on one thing. Am I right about that? And they go, you're exactly right. Okay, great. If I could remove that, if I could eliminate that, if I could minimize that, if I could show you examples of other people that it's worked with, if I could give you testimonials, would you consider moving forward with me? Right? So this is what you got to do, folks. You got to overcome the fear. Information overcomes fear. Feed people information, testimonials, demonstrated capacity, real life. Attack the fear. Hey, it seems like you want to do this, man. You're on fire for this. When I talked to you about this, you were on fire. You were ready to get started right then. What happened? Right? Just have the courage to confront the brutal facts about what's going on. All you can control is the stimulus. You can't control the response. They may say, lose my number. I'm not interested. I was never interested, which is why I like to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, Deborah, how serious are you about this? Because I work with serious people. Okay. I have courage, man. I'm direct. I'm intense, but I'm positive. I smile. I say, man, it seems like you wanted to do this. You were on fire for this. What happened? What's keeping you from moving forward? Is it this one thing? Let me address that one thing. Okay. Let me address that one thing. Now, to close a person, you have to show them you can do one of these 4 things. All right. To close a person, you have to show them that you could do one of these 4 things. Okay. Number 1, solve a major problem for them. Right, Deborah? Money changes hands when problems are solved. You got to show them this solves a problem. Number 2, you got to show them that you can add tremendous value to their life by making a decision. Know this, you are a person of interest. You are a person of advancement. You put off the impression of increase. People would be crazy not to do business with you, not to be part of your team, not to take action with you, because you are such a person of interest. They're going to want to do it. You're a person of increase, right? Just through a relationship with me, your life is going to be so much better off. Okay. So you got to show them that, man, I'm going to bring a tremendous value. I'm an asset. Assets add. I'm going to bring energy. I'm going to bring ideas. I'm going to bring motivation. I'm going to bring a structure. I'm going to bring a methodology. I'm going to bring a system. I'm going to bring a community. Man, this is incredible. You're going to want to be part of this. I'm telling you. Okay. Number 3, you got to show them how they can create a monetizable opportunity. That means you got to show them how the opportunity can help them make money or save money. Most people do a very poor job of this. You got to show them how this decision will help them advance their life in some way toward their desired outcome. And number 4, you got to bring some intangible asset that they don't currently have. And an asset adds, a liability subtracts. Intangible means I can't measure it, right? It's energy, it is ideas, it is positivity, it is perspective, it is something. You're bringing momentum, like you're bringing care, you're bringing something to the party that enhances their life in a very high level. Okay. The 4th one is you got to build or bring an intangible asset that they currently do not have. For example, I'm low on confidence. Every time I'm around you, man, I have more confidence. I'm low on energy. When I'm associated with you, I have high energy. I don't have any momentum in my life. When I'm with you, I feel like I have momentum in my life. This is what's called an intangible asset. It's an invisible asset. I can't see it, can't touch it, I can't measure it, but I can feel it. Okay, so think of it like this. When I'm with you, I feel better about me. My life is enhanced through a relationship with you. Doesn't matter what product you're selling. Okay, they are feeling it. Okay, now I want to stop right there, and we're not into the closes yet. You know, I'm saving those, baby. I got 7 closes I'm going to give you. I'm going to stop right there and see if you have any questions for me yet. I also want to pause for just a second and let Eric White post the link for the fanatical follow-up that I'm doing next Thursday, where I break this down in a whole series. How do you get people's attention? How do you keep it? How do you close people? And how do you follow up and engage with people to keep them excited? It's next Thursday. It's a full day at my lodge. If you want to be in the room with me, I'm taking 40 to 50 people in the room with me, and everybody else will be online. Up to 500 people will most likely be online for that. Okay. Now, thank you for saying I'm on fire. I'm kind of feeling like I'm on fire tonight, guys. Number 3, Teresa, was create a monetizable opportunity. You got to show them that you can make them money or save them money. And the reason I'm showing you guys this, I am convicted. The reason I'm showing you guys this is because I didn't think like this for years, man. I thought closing a person was, asking them for business. I didn't understand. I didn't break down the psychology of why a person makes a decision. What does the word decision mean? What does the word close mean? How can I help a person move? How can they come to an obvious conclusion that their life would be so much better if they took action? You see, that's really what closing a person is. It's like, right? It's like, I'm bringing something to your life that you don't have right now, man. And it is so ridiculous how much value it is. It'd be crazy not to do it. Okay. Now, if you have any questions, type those in there. My team will help you. And if you're ready, hey, Buffy, if you're ready to take action on next Thursday, it's $57 to spend a day with me, folks. We'll send you the replay. I'm telling you, it'll help you make $1 million more if you follow my $1 million follow-up plan. Okay. It's a powerful, powerful day with me. Okay. I promise you that. Now, there are 4 things that have to happen to close a person. I just showed you what you have to show a person. Okay. There you go, Anthony. This is important. Okay. The hours next Thursday are 10 to 2. Okay. Absolutely, Anthony. These closes will help a person that sells anything. Okay. Because all you're doing is exchanging business. Okay. There's 4 things that has to happen for a person to be ready to close. Number 1, your offer has to be simple. Too many people make offers complicated. Confusion is randomness in motion. It seems complicated to me. There's too much friction. Like I want to do it, but it seems complicated. You need to make it simple. When you're making a close, let me make this real simple. I don't need a dissertation. I don't need the book to have to read War and Peace. I need to be simple. And Jill Conrad said this in Snap Selling. I need it to be invaluable. That means it's got to be real important. People pitch me ideas and try to close me on things that are not important to me. It's like you don't understand. How do you know what's important to me, by the way? Ask me. Coach Burt, what's real important? Like I was looking at some office space today, and I just told the young lady, David, this is what's important to me. I'm telling you, right? Melissa, this is what's important to me. I ask people, Melissa Osborne, what are you trying to do? And then I know how to make my offer to find out what the problem is, or what opportunity she wants to move to, or what her desired outcome is. Well, I want to make $1 million more. Well, I want to write a best-selling book. Well, I want to lose 50 pounds, whatever. Okay, great. Now I know what you're trying to do. Now, here's a lesson that Sharon Lecter taught me, who wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad with Kiyosaki. If a person tries to tell you what to do before they've asked you one question, what are you trying to do? All they're trying to do is sell you something. If a person sits with you and tries to tell you what you need to do before they ask you, what are you trying to do? They're just trying to sell you something, right? So here's what I say. What are you trying to do? Mark Schaefer, what are you trying to do? Eric White, what are you trying to do? Tony Barnes, what are you trying to do? Okay, great. Here's how I can help you move toward your desired outcome. Okay. Number 3, it's got to be aligned. It's got to be aligned. That means the offer has to be aligned with what they're trying to do. Right now, I'm trying to build greatness factories. I'm trying to scale a business. I'm trying to become internationally known. Like that's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get to 1,000 people in my coaching program. I'm trying to get to 300 people on my fanatical follow-up next week. It's got to be aligned. And if it's not aligned, then it doesn't matter, okay? Number 4, folks, it's got to be a priority. It's got to be a priority to people. If it's not important to you, you're never going to close a person, which is why I asked the question on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you about this? Okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you? What time frame are you operating in? Is this a sense of intensity, or are you just kicking the tires trying to figure it out, right? I was looking at buying a car to keep down at our house in Florida. And the salesman who I know, great salesman, he may be on here tonight, is asking me a lot of questions. I think the number 1 question to ask is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you about this, coach? Are you kicking the tires and you want me to send you some cars to look at? What's the price range you want to spend? Okay. If you had the ideal car, what would it be? Right. These are key questions I would ask if I was selling cars. What's your budget? What type of car do you want? What's your timeline? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you? I would use that in everything. When people call me, okay, are you serious about this, about getting better? On a scale of 1 to 10, how serious are you? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how serious? What's your timeline? Okay. What would have to happen for you to take action right now on it? Okay. These are very direct questions to ask people. Number 3 was aligned. It has to be aligned. Okay. Meaning you can't try to pitch me services that are not in alignment with where I'm trying to go, which is why you need to ask the question, what are you trying to do? I don't know if I can help you or not until I know what you're trying to do. Okay. Now, if it doesn't hit these categories, you're out, man. If it's not simple, if it's not aligned, if it's not a priority, and if it's not invaluable, you're out. There's no way in the world you're going to close a person. Okay. Now, just remember this. Sometimes the timing is bad, and sometimes you don't have a person's undivided attention. You can't close them because you don't have their attention. So I ask people, it seems like I don't have your attention right now. Seems like you're distracted right now, and that means to pull apart. So why don't I circle back at a better time to ask you this question, okay? Now, let's get into some closes. I'm going to give you 7 of my best closes. So the people that jumped off, hey, you're going to miss the best part, folks. I need you to hang in there with me, okay? I'm going to go maybe 12 more minutes, okay? And I'll take any questions that you have, okay? And remember, there's a clear offer tonight, okay? Come spend a day with me next Thursday for $57. I think it'll change your life. I think it'll deliver more value than the money, and you're going to be ready to go, okay? Close number 1. I'm going to give you my 7 best closes, okay? Here we go. My lodge is in Tennessee, by the way. Here's the closes. My favorite one. I'm going to start off with my favorite one. And E. White knows what this one is, okay? Um, I can't help you till you commit. But once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail. That is my favorite close of all time. Okay, we're at that moment of truth. I have shared my explanation of service. I sense that you want to do it. I feel the pray drive that you're ready to go. This is a moment of truth, folks. And this is when I say, hey, seems like you want to do this. I lean in. Seems like you want to do this, Tony Barnes. But man, I can't help you till you commit. And once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail. Commitment is just bringing these two things together. Signing that contract is bringing these two things together. Giving me your credit card information is bringing these two things together. Man, I want to help you. I want to help you. Okay. I spent my whole life preparing for this to help you, but I can't help you till you commit. Once you commit, Frank, I'm not going to let you fail, man. I've got a demonstrated capacity of helping people just like you. Okay. I've had a revelation, a big moment. I've got a conviction. I am now willing to take an action with you. This commitment is me and you bringing this together, man. Signing that contract is bringing it together. Jessica, you got to use this one. This is my favorite one of all time. Man, I can't help you till you commit. But once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail because I got a demonstrated capacity and a proof of concept of thousands of people I've helped. Okay. Now, thank you, Deborah. So that's number one. Now, remember this cycle too. To say it with the kind of conviction, you got to say it. You can't say it like, man, I can't help you till you commit. But once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail. You have got to say this with a conviction. Conviction is a deep-seated belief. Josh, I can't help you till you commit, man. But once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail. Okay? Because I've been doing this for 28 years. We have a system. We got a methodology. We got a plan. You got to believe that I believe it, man. So number one is I can't help you till you commit. Once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail. Number two, have you seen enough to make a decision? And I always say, man, that word decision, you know what that word decision means? That's what I say to people. You know what that word decision means? They go, no, what does it mean? It means to kill off. Kill off your fear, kill off your insecurity, kill off your doubt. I know this scares you. I know you've never done anything like this before. I know this seems like a big investment to you. I've been there. Today, we're going to kill that fear off in you. Today, we're going to take action. Today, we're going to let go of all that stuff, all that baggage, man, and we're moving forward. Sound good to you? Okay. Have you seen enough to make a decision? And then I say, do you know what the word decide means? And the way we say it in Tennessee is decide, right? It's like two syllables. It's not decide, it's decide. The way you decide is to kill something off, okay? So you get right to the point. You think they're interested, and you lean in, you say, man, have you seen enough to make a decision? And if they hesitate, you say, you do know what that word decision means, don't you? And they're going to say, no, I don't. It means to kill off fear, insecurity, doubt, vacillation, the past. Okay. To move forward boldly, confidently, right? To move in the direction of your dreams, to help you, to take action. I can't help you with that insurance, right? Until you make a decision. My role in your life is to help you kill something off, to make a decision today, right? That's number two. Number three, and then you got to say it just like this. Does this seem like something you want to do? And if so, what would stop you from doing it right now? Okay. I had a guy use this on me once, and he backed it up in combo and stacked it with this. Because Coach Burt, man, you know there's a power in taking action. Every big thing in the world happens because a person took an action. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with one thought, one step, one dream, one thought, right? So here's what he said. He says, does it seem like something you want to do? Okay. And if it does seem like something you want to do, what would stop you from doing it right now? And then he backed it up and said, because there is a power, coach, in taking action. Now, I'm coaching and working with the number one door-to-door, face-to-face salesperson on planet Earth. And he said something to me that got my attention. He walks into a person's house and he says, you're going to do something today that you never thought you were going to do, that you never expected that you were going to do. But that something is going to be good for you. And it's going to be good for me. And you're going to do it today. I could come back, but why would I do that? waste a lot of time. I've got to track you down. I got to chase you down. You got to answer the phone. We got to get back face to face again. We could kill off 4 or 5 totally unnecessary steps that are going to be miserable for you and miserable for me. So why not just take an action today? Does this seem like something you would want to do? And if it is, what would stop you from doing it right now? Because you don't want me to follow back up with you, and you don't want me to have to call you back 6 or 7 times, and you don't want me to have to, right? Like we're here, we're in the moment. You seem like you want to do it. Just have the guts to say, what would stop you from doing it right now? I know this is hard for people. Okay. I know this is hard for people. Okay. And it's, I'm telling you, it's on live. It's on live right now. I'm live on Facebook, on my Facebook page. Okay. Now, here's my point. I know this takes guts, folks. Took me years to develop the confidence to be able to say this. But now I'm on the phone with the person and I go, it seems like you want to do this. What would stop you from doing it right now? Right? What would stop you from doing it right now? Because there's a power. You know what the word power means? A means or source for supplying energy. You make a decision, man, boom, shot of energy. Endorphins coming out of your body, right? It's like, boom, we're doing it. I ain't going back to who I used to be, man. Okay? There's a power. So here's the deal. Waiting adds stress to the equation. I got to follow up with you. You're not going to want me to follow up with you. You want to do it. We're here. I got the paperwork. Why not do it right now? Remember what the #1 salesperson in the world says. You're going to do something today that you never thought you were going to do. It's going to be good for you. And it's going to be good for me. Okay. And you're going to do it today, by the way. The word today matters. Okay. Let's do it today. All right. That's number 3. Number 4, and I'll go back and recap any of these at the end. It's time to bring these 2 things together, right? So what I said earlier, close means to bring 2 things together, but you got to add this to it. You know, Eric, I've been thinking, man, it's time. It is absolutely time. Time to do what, coach? It's time to bring these 2 things together, man. It's time to bring your desire with my experiences, your want to and my how to, your problem and my solution, your desired outcome and my methodology. It's time, man. It's time. It's time to do it. Today matters, folks. We're bringing my X to your Y to produce some kind of Z. Okay? It's time. I call some people up and they say, hey, Coach Burt, what's up? You know what I say? It's time, man. It's time for what? It's time to bring these 2 things together. My confidence and your problem. My know-how and your desired outcome. It's time, man. We've talked about it. We've slept on it. We've prayed about it. Talked to our wife about it. Talked to our kids about it. We put it up on Facebook to see if we should do it. It's time. Now, here's the deal. And I should have said this earlier, Jessica. I should have said, once you remove the consideration of rejection, once you make up your mind, there is no such thing as rejection. Some people will want what I have. Some people will not want what I have. So what? Some people don't like the fact that I'm bald. Some people don't like my Southern accent. Some people don't like the car I drive. Some people don't like the house I live in. So what? All I can control is my stimulus. All I can do is ask. I can't control your response to me. Some people are going to go, I'm ready. I was trying to close a guy in Minnesota once, a big time CEO. And I'm talking and I'm talking. Some of you guys just talk and talk and talk and talk. And halfway through it, Michael, he said, look, I need you to stop talking. I'm like, okay, I need you to stop talking. How do I buy from you? I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I've seen enough to make, this is what he said. I've seen enough to make a decision. I already made up my mind when I saw you speak, I was going to hire you. I need you to stop talking and tell me how I buy. How much does it cost me for you to be my coach? That's it. And it taught me a valuable lesson, man. Sometimes you just got to shut up, quit talking and say, hey, this is how it works. Are you ready to get started? Seems like you want to do this. What would stop you from doing it right now? Okay. If you're calling people up, man, it's time. Time for what? Time to get you off the fence, man. Time to quit whining. Time to quit talking about it. Time to quit dreaming about it. It's freaking time. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Number 5. And then I got two more, and then we'll wrap it up. Number 5, what would prohibit you from doing this? When I get to the end of my presentation, so I go like this. This is what I believe, Zelda. This is why I believe it. This is what I think you should do. This is how what I'm recommending is probably different than what other people said. These are people I have done it for. And then I say this: if I could do this for you, like I have done this for all these other people, what would prohibit you from doing it right now? Right now, notice what I'm saying here. You want to do it. Seems like you like it. What would prohibit you from doing it right now? Okay. Now, this is a little bit different than what I said earlier. Earlier, I said, does this seem like something you want to do? And if so, what would stop you from doing it right now? In this scenario, in number 5, I'm asking a very direct question. What would stop you? What would prohibit you from signing up right now? What would prohibit from us going ahead and making this exchange with each other, right? What would prohibit you? Seems like it. What's what you want to do? What would stop you from doing it right now? So earlier I'm saying, does this seem like something you want to do? And if so, what would stop you from doing it today? Here I'm saying, out of everything I've shared with you, and it seems like you want to do it, what would prohibit you from doing it right now? This is a pre-drive moment. Here's what most people do. They get to the very end and they go, hey, if you want to do this, call me. If you want to talk about it more, call me. If you would like to meet about coffee, call me. If you would, right? You just flirt. How many of you would consider yourself sales flirts? You skirt around the truth. You obfuscate. You don't ask. Look at how direct I'm being. What would prohibit you from doing it right now, Tammy? Seems like you want to do it. Sounds like something that'd be perfect for you. Feels like this is exactly what you've been looking for. What, right? What would prohibit you from just doing it right now and going for it? Because you know why, Tammy? It's time. Now look at how I'm combining these things. Guess what we're doing, Tammy? We're making a decision, which means we're killing it all because there's a power in taking action. I love when I stack these things on top of each other. I'm using number 2, 3, and 4. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right. Somebody asked what number 4 was, I think. Number 4 was it's time to bring these two things together. All right. Number 6. One of my favorites, I saved for the end for all the people that jumped off. It's only 4 people that jumped off, but y'all gonna miss out. I love this one. We get to the end and they say, man, I just got to think about it, sleep on it, pray about it, talk to somebody. Here's what I say. We lose 10% of momentum every day that we don't take action. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been on the wrong side of momentum? And they're like, oh, God, of course I have. Momentum is just energy, folks. You never have momentum in life when you don't take action. Have you been on the wrong side of momentum before? Listen, what got you here won't get you there. Okay? Whatever you've done to get yourself in this place is not going to get you out of this mess. Okay? The same level of thinking we use to get here cannot be the same level of thinking we can use to get out of here. Okay? What got you here won't get you there. Now, right, we're losing momentum. Every day we lose more momentum, and momentum is just energy. Seems like right now you're stuck, you're static, you're in a rut, right? It seems like to me, you're ready to get out of the rut. Let's build some momentum in your life, and momentum is just energy. So what would stop you from doing it right now and building momentum? Because there's power in taking action. See how I'm stacking these things on top of each other? All we're doing is bringing two things together. I'm helping you make a decision, which is killing something off. Golly, man, these are good. So what I say on this one is, have you ever been on the wrong side of momentum? We don't want that for you. Number 2, momentum is just energy headed in a direction. And we want to bring you some positive energy and some positive momentum. Energy can't be created, folks. It can only be transferred. All I'm doing is transferring this energy to you that I got. That's all I'm doing right here. Okay. So that's number 6, the momentum close. Right, Clint? We lose 10% of momentum every day we don't take action. And you need to be using that one, okay? Now, this is my sweet tea and apple pie close, okay? Marilyn, you can do this. I'm telling you, I don't pressure people. I'm not aggressive. I am very convicted. I have a lot of conviction about me, and that's what closes people. I'm transferring my conviction, but this is exactly what I say to people. If you call my office tomorrow and you're on the phone with somebody on my team and you can't make a decision, I'm going to get on the phone with you and I'm going to say, hey, did you call in to get better? Or did you call in to make an excuse? You didn't call my office. You didn't find my number and call into my office because you wanted to not do it, right? Of course not. All right, number seven. Number seven. This is my sweet tea and apple pie close. If you feel like these are too aggressive, after you've shared your explanation of service, and that's a whole nother course, after you've shared your explanation of service with the person, you back up and you say this line: out of everything I shared with you, what piqued your interest the most? This is one of my favorites. Okay. Out of everything I shared with you about this, I told you what I believe, told you why I believe it. I told you what it is we do. I told you how we do it different than other people. I showed you people we have done it for with success, and I'd be happy to get you those testimonials. Out of everything I shared with you, what piqued your interest the most? Boy, I really like that part right there. I really like that part. Okay, great. Let me unpack that one thing so that you feel comfortable making a decision right here, because I want you to feel comfortable, right? We're making a decision that's killing something off. We're bringing two things together here. There's a power in taking action. Can't help you till you commit, but once you commit, I'm not going to let you fail. Out of everything I shared, what did you like the most? And if you have an anxiety about this, this is the perfect close for you, because it allows you to put them in a position to tell you what they like and didn't like. Okay? So let me say it one more time. After you made your presentation, after you talk to them about your product or service, you simply say, out of everything I shared with you, what did you like the most? What piqued your interest? Okay? Now, since you stayed the whole time, folks, those are my 7 top closes. I'm going to give you one extra one. How about that? Is that fair? Because Coach Burt always over delivers on what he promises. Okay. So I'm going to give you one more, and this is going to be a good one. And this one is the future close. I go into the future and I come back to the present. And here's what I say, Sandy, if you and I were sitting here 1 year from today, and let's just say at the end of this year, it's December 31st of 2021, and we were looking back over this year, what would have to happen for you to feel good about this? Okay, that's a good one, folks. You take them into the future and you bring them back to the present, and you let them tell you what has to happen. And they're going to give you everything you need. If you and I were sitting here, Deborah, December 31st of this year, looking back over this year, and you told me, man, Coach, we knocked it out of the park, what would have to happen for you to say that? This is a Dan Sullivan concept. Specifically, hey, what problems have you got? What's your biggest opportunity? What's the number one thing you want to focus on? And allow them to tell you, well, I want to get down 20 pounds. I want to have a better marriage. I want to have more energy for my kids. I want to make another $100,000. If I could do those things, gosh, it'd be an incredible year. Okay, great. If I could help you do those things, would you be open to me helping you reach your desired outcome? Because I would definitely believe I could do this. Okay. So one more time on the bonus one, folks. It's called the future close. You take them to some point in the future, and then you bring them back to the present. And you say, Jeremy Chandler, if you and I were sitting here 1 year from today, and we were looking back over that year, and you were giving me a chance to do business with you, what would have to happen for you to say we knocked it out of the park, for you to feel good about this? And I'll tell you, hey, this has to happen. This has to happen. This has to happen. That is the bonus close for tonight, folks. Folks, those are my top 7 closes with a bonus 8. You don't need more money, folks. You need more people. People have money, but if you can't close and you can't follow up, this is why on March 18th, if you haven't got your tickets, it's $57. Folks, it's $57 to spend a full day with me on nothing but follow up. I think you could make $100,000 more dollars, 200, maybe $1 million, maybe 10 million. It's based on my book, $1 Million Follow Up. Eric White will post the link again. If you would like to spend a day with me, either in the room or virtually, I would love to spend the day with you, helping you with my $1 million follow-up to show you how to get people's attention, how to keep people's attention, how to close deals, and how to follow up afterward. And that, my friends, is the $1 million follow-up. If you're interested, it is Central Time. I operate in the Central Time Zone. If you're interested in learning more about our Genie Rocket follow-up system, that is technology that follows up as a CRM that we use, then Kara at CoachBurt.com can spend time with you talking through that and showing you how to do that. That's Kara, Kara at CoachBurt.com. If you want to spend time with any of my team members or something, you want to do some bigger coaching with me, then Eric White can help you. Thank you, Lynn Lewis. Eric White can help you, get you on my schedule, and we will be happy to accommodate that. And more importantly, man, I see you. I see you next Thursday. I want to bring the value. March 18th will be recorded. If you can't be there, we will send the replay. We will send the replay of this out to you. I know I talk fast and I have a Southern accent. And so we will send the replay to everybody that registered. So we're excited about working with you. I'm going to step off and have some dinner with my family because I got to come back at 7 o'clock and do one more webinar. God bless you. Everybody needs a coach in life, guys. I would love to be yours. Thank you so much for the opportunity to serve you. Thank you for showing up tonight. Over 250 people showed up tonight. Over 500 registered, but 250 showed up. And that means the world to me. So Eric on my team will stay on with you and answer any questions. Mark Schaefer, Tony Barnes, Kara Palmer, and they'll be happy to help you in any way that you need. So you guys have a great night. God bless you. I'll see you on the 18th.